So I've talked a lot recently about photography and the need to do that for my business, but I thought that I actually might show you how I do that and the process that it takes me and why it takes me so long. So at the moment, this is my photography setup. I have everything lined up, ready and waiting on the bed. This is the camera that I have been using, Panasonic Lumix. But as I mentioned yesterday, I've been using a different camera for the last few items that I've done. This camera is actually my brother's. He's upgraded and he's just loaning me this one, the Nikon D3200. For the setup itself, I have two large continuous studio lights. They're daylight bulbs. Sit over my little tent that I invested in. As you can see, they give off a huge amount of light. It's very bright white light and it helps photograph my products beautifully if I learn how to use the camera correctly. This is the setup inside the tent. I generally use a piece of paper which has a wood effect print on it. And at the moment I'm using my big pebble, which is actually I got from a pet shop. It was meant for a fish tank, but I like the texture, the feel, the different surfaces that I can use to prop things up against. That's what I've been doing at the moment with the earrings, just propping them up against, and then I set the camera up. When it comes to photography, I'm a bit of a shaker, so I've borrowed my dad's tripod, mounted the camera on it. And then the other thing that helps diminish the shake on the photos and the blurriness is this remote controlled shutter release. No memory card in this one at the minute because it is actually in the camera that I'm recording this with, but that's generally what I get from the screen. And after about 20 minutes of messing around with all the settings, I finally settle on a view that I like. And now once I've finished faffing with all that, I can then go and transfer everything onto my computer and actually start messing around with all the editing, cropping, lightening, and we'll go and have a look at that now. And yes, you're right, this is my bed. It is also my editing suite. It is where I get comfy and I sit in for the long haul, getting all the photos edited to a standard that I want. So yes, this is my comfy spot and this is where I do my editing. So once I've been in the other room and I've done all the photography, I'll bring my camera in here, I'll load this all up, I'll get it connected to my external hard drive, which is just over there in the corner, so it's extra storage, and I will download all the photos. Once I've done that, I then upload them into an editing suite and work on getting them to look how I want. And what I'll do here is insert some before and after editing so that you can see the differences of why I need to edit to make them look the best they can for the Etsy shop. I've got two examples that I'm posting here. The first one is for the photo that I'm going to use for my main picture on Etsy. As you can see, the before shot is very dark. It's slightly off centre and it's not full picture, you're not getting the full effect from it. After I've edited, you can see it's now central, it's also much lighter and brighter, it just draws your eye in much better. The second picture is of the finished product. It's a pair of earrings on a card against a stone and it's all done in the light tent. You can see you've got the edge of the paper, you've got the corner of the tent. Cropped it right in so that you're just focusing on the card, and again lightened and brightened it so it's drawing your eye to the product. And as you can see, the photography takes a while. It's not just doing the photography in the studio, it's also having to come in and edit the pictures just to make them look the best they can. What I'll do now is I'll insert a screenshot of my Etsy shop so that you can see how the pictures look in situ on the website. Now this is a screenshot of the first page of my Etsy shop. As you can see, the top row of products are quite random, but they are featured items. I get to choose 4 to put on the top line. Under that you can see the new angel jewellery, and you can see the earring photos that I have been editing. You can see they're quite eye-catching and they look professional. I like the way they look. If you would like to go and have a look at these pictures for yourself, they are there in my shop. Please use the link in my banner. I've now added that in, so it makes it easier for you to find me. And I will be back with another update soon.